Hi and welcome to the NAMM 2023. We're here at the Adam Hall booth and this is the Palmer area. I'm Robin Henlick and I'm also a product manager for Palmer. So what you see here is the new fresh face of Palmer, and you can see a consistent new line of design. We call it the orange line design. I think that's what we call it, yeah. And you can see we have these characteristic pinstripes on all of the products, and even the 19-inch products here. Right now you see an orange top, but when it's in the rack, the only thing you can see is that little thin line of orange there. That's just a detail, but the point I'm trying to make is that this design symbolizes the character of Palmer, our slogan being "Be true to your sound," and that's what we focus on, what we've been focusing on for the last 40 years. And we're probably best known for our DI boxes. And DI boxes aren't there to sound good, they're there to make sure that your sound stays as clean as possible. Same goes for line isolators, splitters and mergers and all those kind of products. And so what we've done is we've taken all our best-selling DI boxes and we've given them a new design. This is what you see here. We call them the Rivers series. So they actually even, as a little Easter egg, they carry the names of German rivers. These are studio-grade DI boxes, splitters, line isolators, and so on. And they'll fit perfectly into a studio environment. Now, while we were developing it, we also talked to live engineers, and they loved them, but they said there was one problem. They all look alike. They're too much the same. It's hard to distinguish. So what we came up with is this here. So every DI box comes with this kind of tour label, which is adhesive at the back, and you can stick it onto the back of the products, and you can take your Sharpie and write whatever you want onto these. And instantly you've made these live compatible, these boxes, and you can quickly distinguish between them. We've grouped them into like blue for line isolation and purple for splitting and so on. So that's the DI boxes and line isolators, what Palmer's been known for the last 40 years. In addition to that, we've also been working on studio equipment for a number of years, and this is, for example, our Monicon, which is a monitor controller, 3 inputs, 3 outputs, and loads of other features. It's highly configurable. You have a correlation meter here in the middle, which basically tells you something about your stereo signal or the quality of your stereo signal. I mentioned it's configurable, so you just basically, when you're powering it up, you hold certain buttons, and that's how you change the configuration. It's a perfect match to the studio mons. These are 5-inch studio monitors, and they just sound great together, also look great together. Going along the lines of being true to your sound, we also have a very specific and special product, and this is a Grand Edition Mark II we have here. As you might know, Adam Hall also carries the brand LD Systems, which is a brand for speaker systems. And we've always had the challenge of comparing speakers. So in our showroom, we wanted to compare different speakers. And so Palmer set out to develop a system specifically for this application, for people who want to compare different speakers. So this is a unique and ideal product for any kind of store or any kind of audio person who wants to compare different speakers. So you have loads of different outputs which you can configure and combine. And the nicest thing is, you can't see here, but the whole thing is usable via iPad or any browser-based device. So this basically hosts the application, and you can link up to it with any browser-based device. It can be a phone, a tablet, or a PC, and you can control it via that device. And you can select several speakers at once or be in individual mode. You can have subwoofers go on with speakers and off and so on. Loads of options. It has an integrated player, so it's very, very useful for anybody who has a store and wants to compare speakers. Analog signal flow as well. Then let's move on to the guitar section. Palmer is known for some of its guitar-related products. The best known product are the speaker simulators, the PDI-03 or the PDI-09. And we've also been doing a lot of power supplies because it's also along those lines of just cleaning things up, being true to your sound. And these ones here are our newest power supplies, isolated outputs going up to 500 milliamps, and some of the outputs are adjustable. And on the other end, we have a USB-A and a USB-C output and it just has an IEC input. So the whole power supply is integrated. You just need to connect a power cord and you're ready to go. The housing is aluminum and you have holes here to attach it to your pedal board or wherever. And it comes in two versions. This one is a 12 output version and we also have a 6 output version. And last but not least, if you look down, we have our pedal boards. These are really nice aluminum construction pedal boards where you can adjust the spacing between the crossbars. You can also adjust the height, by the way. But the neat thing here is, let me go and take the other one because that makes more sense right now. The neat thing is you can take these crossbars out, or this one here, and what we've done is we've taken the technology of the power supplies and put it into one of the crossbars. So you can insert this and then you have an integrated power supply in the pedal board. And that's a patented idea from us. So if you want, you can have all four carrying this power supply, and that really tidies things up because you don't have to connect an external device anymore. Yeah, so I mean, there's a lot more to tell about Palmer. Like I said, we've been around for ages. And check us out. If you have time, come by our booth, and hope to see you here soon. Take care. Bye-bye.